What's up, guys? Welcome back to episode 12 of Cop King Talks, your number one source into all Liverpool transfer rumours. Lazar Markovic has completed his move to Hull City. Phil Coutinho has signed a contract extension. Jurgen Klopp says yes to potential transfer, and Mamadou Sakho will be off in this window. Well, that's according to Paul Joyce. There's a lot to cover in this episode, a little bit of a recap from earlier in the week, and let's get straight into it. As always, guys, remember to smash a huge thumbs up if you guys do enjoy these type of videos. Subscribe down below if you guys haven't subscribed already, and let's get straight into it. Let's kick off this episode with our confirmed transfer away from Liverpool. That's Lazar Markovic. Lazar Markovic moved to Sporting Lisbon at the beginning of the season on a season-long loan, and that loan deal was obviously meant to be fulfilled. However, due to a compromise and a mutual agreement between Liverpool and Sporting, they have decided to cancel the loan early, but that was subject to Liverpool managing to find another loan deal for Lazar Markovic, and that has now been completed as Hull City. Lazar Markovic has completed his 6-month loan deal to Hull City, and this is what he had to say upon his arrival.
Thank you, I'm really happy, and I coming here to help our team and to prove myself. I will show my quality, I will do everything, I will do my best, and I will try to help this team.
I honestly believe that this is a perfect move for Lazar Markovic. I really do. Hull City are playing great football right now. They're playing really well. And I think he'll start. I think he'll be a regular player. I think he'll get game time. And I think it'll allow him to adjust to the Premier League, adjust the physicality, the pace. And something he just quite wasn't up to at Liverpool. And I think he will get another chance. Jurgen Klopp did say in the press conference today that Lazar Markovic could have a future at Liverpool. He still is under contract. He said he's still young, still has a lot of potential, and it's a lot easier to monitor his ability and his development at Hull City rather than in Portugal at Sporting Lisbon. He has a lot of potential, and he should be a lot further in his development than he is right now, and that makes a lot of sense. That's why he's gone off to Hull City, get 6 months loan in the Premier League, learning the pace, getting up to speed with everything, and then next season, assess things. If he is good and he has developed, why not? He will get another chance at Liverpool. If not, he'll get sold or on another loan. It's a no-brainer. Breaking news in the last few minutes, Cameron Brannigan has joined Fleetwood Town on a 6-month loan deal. Jurgen Klopp has been eager to find Cameron Brannigan a loan, and finally Fleetwood Town is his destination. Best of luck to you, Cameron, and come back to Liverpool a much better player. See you soon, YWA. Then the next bit of transfer news, it's just as good as a new signing. Phil Coutinho has signed a new 5-year contract extension at the club, doubling his current wage to about £160,000 a week. And this is what Coutinho had to say.
I just want to thank you everyone, because like I said, when I arrived, everyone was like a family for me, and I'm very happy to sign for more few years here. I feel at home, so I hope to repay everything on the pitch.
He was on £80,000 a week, and I thought he was highly undervalued. As one of our best players, such an influential player, you shouldn't be on such a contract. I mean, if the big owners at the club are like 140, 130, he should be earning roughly something around that. And now his wage actually shows his value to the club and how much Jurgen Klopp values him. He's the highest earner now at the club, and his contract now is on par with the likes of Stevie G and Luis Suarez. Rightly so. He's so influential to Liverpool and really deserves such a contract. Liverpool finally have managed to tie down one of our big stars. It's a huge coup for Liverpool. Liverpool and Jurgen Klopp finally have full control over any potential transfer for Philippe Coutinho. Unlike Luis Suarez, he had a buyback clause of like £75 million. This time we have finally negotiated a deal that excludes a buyback clause. We have the final say over a Barcelona transfer, over a PSG transfer, and I don't think he wants to leave now, but when the time finally comes, I think Liverpool are now able to fully maximize his potential, fully cash in on his talent. Another story breaking in the last few minutes, Joe Gomez has signed a new 5-year contract at the club. Jurgen Klopp was very eager to keep Joe Gomez at the club, saw a lot of potential, saw a lot of quality in the last few weeks, and thought he had to tie him down to a new contract. Joe Gomez is the latest player for Jurgen Klopp to tie down to a new long-term contract. There are a few more other players who he is trying to do so as well, but only time will tell. Joe Gomez, a great future prospect at the club, just came back from a nightmare injury. Jurgen Klopp does see him as the long-term centre-back option, and that's why he has tied him down to a new contract. And best of luck in the coming weeks and months, Joe Gomez, and please God, you can repay Jurgen Klopp's faith. Now for our potential outgoings, and there's only really one name. That's Mamadou Sakho. Mamadou Sakho has been subject to a move away for the past 2 windows, and I think his time in Reds jersey is finally coming to an end. Well, that's at least according to Paul Joyce. Paul Joyce has cited Southampton and Crystal Palace as leading the race to sign his signature. Crystal Palace recently signed Patrick Van Arnold for £14 million, so splashing £20 million on Mamadou Sakho I don't think is the biggest issue in the world, and I think they would be willing to pay that. Southampton, on the other hand, they just lost Virgil van Dijk to injury for 3 months. That's a long time, and I think they have to find the right replacement, and they have identified Mamadou Sakho as just that. Whether or not they pay the full 20 million remains to be seen, but Paul Joyce seems to think that Mamadou Sakho's days at Liverpool are very numbered and that he will be leaving Liverpool before the window ends. Now for the fun part of the episode, Liverpool's potential incomings. Jurgen Klopp has said yes to any potential transfers for this window, but did he really mean it? So in the press conference today, he was asked about any potential signings, and he said, if you want me to say yes, I'll say yes to any transfers, but it's unlikely. And basically what he's saying is, we're not going to sign anyone, and any potential transfer, there has to be a real coup, and unless things change dramatically or drastically, no changes will be made. So yeah, it's a little bit upsetting, a little bit like disheartening, but we have to take it on the chin and move on. But that didn't stop Ebola, a Portuguese-based newspaper, from linking us to William Carvalho in a £26 million deal. Ebola said Liverpool were now chasing William Carvalho, and that was actually backed up by Enquiries, a journalist who's not really reputable, but he is still a journalist at the end of the day, right? But my feeling is, take all these rumors with a bit of a pinch of salt. They know Liverpool fans are craving signings. They know if they link Liverpool with these big players, that they're going to get a lot of hits, a lot of money from it. And that's what I think they've done now. They've realized and they've seen the potential that linking us with someone of William's quality, that they're going to get a lot of hits. And you know, that's what I think they've done. There's no truth in the rumors. That's my honest opinion. But let me know down below what you guys think. Do you guys think that there is some sort of truth in it? Let me know down below in the comments. Last but not least, the last bit of transfer news relates to Quincy Promes. Quincy Promes, there was a lot of links between him and Liverpool in this window, and there's a lot of talk that Liverpool could potentially sign him, but nothing really materialized. And there was a lot of talk that because he's mates with Gini Wijnaldum, and that a deal could be done quite easily. But like I said, nothing quite materialized. And last night he came out and he said that he had spoken with Gini, but it wasn't about Liverpool. It was more like a friend-to-friend kind of basis. You know, just talking about life and, you know, how everything's going. Not about Liverpool, not a potential transfer to Liverpool. And he has gone on and said that he really likes to stay at Spartak right now, really enjoying his time there, really enjoying playing there, and that he is not on the move. So that deal is 100% out of the question. And maybe it's a summer move, I don't know. But more realistically, we're going to go for guys of a higher caliber, higher quality than Quincy Promes. And I think that could be the last time we hear his name linked to the Liverpool. So that's it, guys. That seems to be all the rumors we have for now. I don't think there's going to be much more to talk about in the next few days, heading towards deadline day. Unless something drastically happens or drastically changes, I think Liverpool aren't going to sign any players. And I think, you know what, we have to back Jurgen Klopp. Just like last season when we said, listen, we're going to be left desperately short. I think back him once again. Last season we finished with 2 cup finals, and that's without signing any of those players in January. So, you know what, let's back him, trust his ability, and, you know, give him the benefit of the doubt. If at the end of the season we are quite short and we are lacking a signing, then we can talk about it. But for now, let's back him, let's trust him, right? So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, remember to smash a huge thumbs up. It really does mean a lot to me. Subscribe down below if you guys haven't subscribed already, and I'll catch you soon for another video. Until next time, guys, keep well. See ya. Bye.